everybody, it's me. I thought I'd pop on. It's evening now, 8:30, and I'm just going to watch a bit of telly before I go to bed. And I decided, so you have to excuse me, I'm just at the shower and stuff. I wanted to pop it on really to say a couple of things. It's been quite a good day today. My daughter picked me up. We went to see Alfie, who was fine, but then he went into one of his off times with the Parkinson's and Lewy bodies. It sort of comes around again a little bit later. I think they probably get him up too early, 7 in the morning, when he's not sleeping very well at night. So I've had a word with them again about that. But today, when my daughter picked me up, we went out. It was, I don't know, it was almost spring-like. It was cold, and I said to my daughter, I can smell spring in the air. She said, "Oh, Mum, you're going daft," but I could smell spring in the air. I'm waiting for the daffodils. But, yesterday was a different day altogether. I had to be up waiting for a package of documents that I need for a conference call on Tuesday, and I fell asleep. Bang, bang, bang went the door at 9 o'clock, so I almost broke my neck getting down to the door in my night clothes. And then that was that. And then I knew that I had an important call to take at 1 o'clock yesterday. And I was dozing off again. This is what comes from not having sleep, proper sleep for nights on end. And I was dozing off again, and it was about 12:30, so I dashed to make myself a cup of coffee, just got back upstairs ready to take this call when the phone rang, and didn't have time to gulp my coffee or to look at anything I'd jotted down, and just had to speak off the top of my head, which I suppose I'm getting to be quite good at. Anyway, so that was that. Do you like my bag that I started? I just thought that was apt. I may not be perfect, but at least I'm not fake. Now that can apply to some people, can't it? We've got the hobgoblins getting rid of the channels again when they've been found out in lies, a couple of them, one of whom I commented on their thread yesterday because she was tripping herself up all over the place with lies, so quite blatant, and showed her to be a complete liar and idiot. So I couldn't help myself really from commenting, so that I did. Not rudely, just commenting. So she's taken her channel down yet again, not over all this problem, but over something else. But she'll be back. I can't think of how many times she's taken her own channel down recently. And then the other lady, the one who was saying she'd had razor blades from, it seemed to be in America, then it was razor blades from Europe after I'd made a video, and then now it's just razor blades, so God knows what's happening with her. I do think, however, that the other person in the middle who has taken her video down first, she and the clan, shall we call them, are complete troublemakers, and they'll go after anybody for anything. So anybody who says anything, who makes a video, who speaks out, who makes a comment, who upsets this pretty little unchristian gnome, is game for them. So just watch your backs, that's all I'll say to you. The other thing I wanted to mention is I've had a letter this morning. I've turned it over so you can't see addresses and stuff. I've had a letter from my media server who says, "We've had an alert that your media mail account may have been used to send spam emails. This may be due to inadvertently accessing a website that has been compromised. Well, I have bought stuff online, a couple of things in the last week, but that's not usually a problem. Or clicking on a malicious email link. I don't remember doing so. Maybe I did. We take your security seriously. Blah, 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 blah. We've temporarily blocked access to the email accounts to make sure that no unwanted changes can be made. So in other words, somebody's hacked my email account. Who could that be? I wonder. Let me tell you, morons, I've got another email account which you won't be able to find because it's on a family member's account, and it's been running for quite a while. And there's another email account that I also use, but that's a business account. So I know there was somebody saying a few days ago that they'd been having emails from me, load of bullshit, load of lies, and I said, well, you know, show them if you've got them, because you haven't got them. And then they were saying you got messages from Messenger. Well, show them as well, because I don't have Messenger. But obviously somebody's managed to hack this account, which I'm now going to close down. And I shall just use the two I've got, which nobody, not even people in the animal rights movement, have that. So I'll use that account, those accounts for business, and start up another one for my animal rights work. So we strongly urge you to carry out the above steps, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to get into all that, just getting rid of the account. No problem to me whatsoever. You don't like the videos, you don't like what I say, you don't like what this, you don't like that. I don't like you. I don't like scammers, I don't like liars, I don't like thieves, I don't like cokeheads. I don't like people who fornicate when they're in relationships. I don't like people who hack other people's YouTube accounts, which apparently somebody did to a certain fish person. And I don't think it's funny that you go in and mess with people's accounts. You know, that's out of bounds. I would never do that. How do you know that wasn't my only account and I use it for medical reasons, for my own health or for my husband's? You pieces of shite. Anyway, that's the end of that. I've been going through, as some of you will know, quite a period of ill health. This Aussie flu, and now apparently there's the Japanese flu. I hope I don't get that one. Not that I'm racist, I just don't want it, you know. And I've been trying to help myself to relax, to help myself to sleep. I've been using the Jason Stevenson and Michael Seeley tapes, the Delta tapes and the Alpha Wave tapes, and I found that they are absolutely wonderful. They help me so much. The lucid dreaming tapes, I can't quite cope with. It works. It's worked for me. Whether my mind was in a particularly suggestible phase during the times that I used those tapes, but it brought back memories that I really didn't want to have brought back, and it caused me some distress, to be honest with you. So the other thing I've been thinking, I don't know whether any of you have heard of The Dark Night of the Soul. It was a poem written by St John of the Cross, and it's not in the Bible. It was a poem. He was a 16th century, I think, poet, and he wrote this poem, The Dark Night of the Soul, and it's said that a lot of people many people are chosen or susceptible to going through this dark night, and sometimes it can last for years. And I think I found my answer. What's wrong with me? I'm not going to go into it too much on this video because it's a bit of a mishmash of different things, but I am going to put a link below giving you the verses of this poem. And I know that the first verse relates to the soul leaving the trappings of the body and the ego and everything that once was. It's about awakening. It's about letting go of ego. It's about letting go of all those trappings that you felt were necessary. And my goodness, have I done that. You know, I want to see my children and grandchildren fine, but nothing to me. I'm comfortable. I don't need anything else. What I need is my husband, and I can't have him back here. So I think the dark night of the soul very aptly describes what I've been going through for the past few years, and it's only in the last 24 hours that I've realised that. Maybe that was the malady yesterday. Maybe that's because I feel so spring-like today. I've got a long way to go, but I think I found my answer to what ails me. And I will be back, and I won't talk about all the nonsense that's going on, and I will talk about this and about spirituality because it's very important to me, and I think it's important to a lot of people, certainly my friends and those who are on the same wavelength of me. Will, my telly screen's just come on, will understand where I'm coming from. Anyway, good night everybody, or good afternoon wherever you are, and have a lovely day and a lovely evening. And I may be back tomorrow. I'm not quite sure, but if not, it'll definitely be on Monday. Good night, and bless you all, truly.